I'm hanging out with the beautiful Joss Stone, and we're talking all about working with Mick Jagger and her new album, LP1.
Yeah, come along, have a little watch. It was fun. We had a nice little chat.
And all of us were all a little bit worried about you early in the year. You had a little bit of a scare.
Oh yeah, someone tried to kill me.
Not that funny. You're laughing.
Someone tried to kill me. Can you believe?
No.
Not someone. 2 people. How rude.
Rude's a little bit of an
Can
understatement.
you believe that? It's weird, isn't it?
It's so weird. How do you deal with something like that? Like, does that just blow your mind that even...
You know what? I mean, how would anybody deal with it? I mean, it didn't happen.
Thank God.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with it. When I think like that, I go into the future and I think, oh, what if they did come in? I would have had a heart attack. I live in a lovely, sleepy little place in Devon where nothing happens. I left my door open every single day. People just turn up. I remember this one chap come up. I didn't know who he was. He was a friend of my next door neighbour's, this old boy. And he was like, hello, outside my window. Are you all right? You want a cup of tea?
No.
Yeah, because I didn't know who he was, but he seemed like nice enough. Oh, he could have been the killer.
You're terrible.
Can you imagine? Oh,
so have
terrible.
you changed now? Are you like
I have
locking your door?
on my door now.
Good to know.
Yeah.
And how was your family and everything? They must have been so freaked out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, my mum was pretty pissed off.
I bet.
Yeah, I know. It's odd. It's an odd thing to have happen in your life, but you know what? It will give me another story to tell in this, I don't know, it will be a new chapter in my life, and it's whatever, man. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
So what could have been wasn't.
Yeah.
So it don't really matter.
True.
You know?
But does that kind of stuff, not just that in general, but just, you know, obviously when you become such a household name and everyone knows who you are, and you have this like free spirit attitude where you live in a house where you keep your door open.
I know.
Does it kind of...
Well, I know. People have told me to get like, you know, alarms and stuff. Why? I've lived in the same house since I was 8.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, and my neighbours, I've known them since that same age, and yeah, I know everyone around there, and thank God, because they look after me, and it's nice. I never really feel I need to be afraid in my own home.
Good.
And that did piss me off a bit, because I thought, well, great, now I've got to get locks, and it's going to cost me loads of money, and I have to get all these bloody cameras and all this crap. I wasn't planning on, you know, I didn't budget for that. It's really annoying. I'm going to send those the bill. Could you believe
That is so funny.
What can you do? It's weird.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Well, congratulations on the new album, LP1. This is so exciting.
Oh, thank you, darling.
How would you describe the sound of the album?
Well, to me, it was a bit confusing, the sound of the album, because I've never worked in Nashville before. And to me, there's like a little country element in there. But to those that listen to country, they're like, no, it's not. Nothing like country.
There was a couple
She
of
probably
songs
isn't.
I
But
can hear.
the instrument, the little table slide thingy, what is that called, Bray? The steel guitar thing. It was on a table. And it just sounded like, well, Nashville. So to me, it's a Nashville-y thingy. And there's more rock influence definitely from Dave Stewart. But then it's still soul music.
The experience of working with Dave Stewart like?
Oh, it's great. Dave's really funny.
It's a genius.
He is hilarious. He is a genius. He didn't know it. He hasn't got a clue
Really?
how brilliant he is. No, he just has a laugh. We just like, when we get together, I guess you could say we're kind of like kids in a sweet shop in a way. We just love to make music. And yeah, Dave, if he has an idea, he does it. A lot of people talk a lot and don't do a lot, but he's definitely a doer. And all of his ideas would sound a little bit mad to some people, but to me it just makes sense, so we get along. It's great. I love him. He's brilliant.
And so how did the whole supergroup come about with SuperHeavy as well?
Oh, SuperHeavy?
Yeah.
That was Dave's little baby in his brain. There's lots of those. He told me the story. He was in Jamaica, and he was stood at the top of a hill, and I might get this wrong, because I'm not Dave, but so he stood at the top of a hill, and he was listening to the sounds of Jamaica, and he could hear like one sound going on over there, some reggae or some drum circle or something, and then there was like some other hip hop thing, some radio, and it was mixing. And he thought, oh, wouldn't it be nice to just mix all the different kind of cultures and genres? And that's where, you know, the idea for SuperHeavy came about. So he wanted all different things in there. So you got Mick Jagger, rock and roll man, I mean, he's a legend. And, you know, they kind of did this together. This was their baby.
Right.
And then I guess I would be a soul singer, some might say. Really depends what day it is, but you know. And then you have Damien, obviously, that's the reggae influence. And then A.R. Rahman.
Amazing.
How cool is that?
It's the coolest thing ever.
Indian, man.
You get
Put a little Indian in there. Why not? Let's try that. Let's give that a bash. And it works.
It really does.
It so works. It's really interesting. The sound of the album is very quirky.
But coming together
it's good.
with Mick Jagger, that's got to be an absolute dream come true for any artist, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he's a legend. He is a legend. And, you know, it's an experience and a half, I would say.
Do you think that you guys will ever tour together?
I don't know. I really have no idea. I would love to tour.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if they give me a call and say, yeah, SuperHeavy have a gig, I'll be there. You can be sure of that. But I don't know. I don't know what will happen. It's difficult to get 5 different people from different parts of the world doing different things in one place.
And really successul people who have jobs.
And we all have our own thing, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not gonna. If we do it, it won't be an easy feat. But we can.
It would be awesome.
It's possible.
My next guest is a beautiful and talented musician. Her 4th album, Colour Me Free, is available now. Please welcome the adorable, very willowy, kind of lovely. I think she's very attractive. Gosh, you look great. Look at you. You look fantastic. You're like a big sort of, like one of them English period dramas. With Lord Percy, I'm sort of, yeah. No.
Well, thank you very much. I'm feeling kind of in that mood. So.
Are you? Are you feeling
Yes, I
quite
am.
willowy?
Yes, I am.
No, it's
very
not.
willowy, actually.
It's nice.
Today.
You've got your jewellery and your
One of
lovely big
those.
dress. Are you wearing shoes yet?
I'm not wearing shoes now because I'm going to sing. So.
All right.
You know,
never...
it kind of throws me off. I can't sing when I wear shoes. I turn into like Marge.
Marge?
Marge Simpson.
Oh, Marge Simpson.
Yeah. It all leaves me, and you know, the shoes I need to.
No, that's all right. Listen, you're very talented. You're allowed these eccentricities. I've got the same thing. I've got the same thing with underpants and interviewing people.
Oh,
How creepy was that? That was pretty creepy, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, it shows the level of professional courtesy you have that you didn't taser me right there.
It's true.
No, I know. Hey, this is your album.
That is my album.
Yeah,
yes,
it
is.
How did you do that? Getting that little.
I'm just really clever. You know.
Yeah, that's very. Can you do it? Can you actually do that?
Not right now.
No, I wasn't going to ask
I
you
need
to
to have
do
a
it.
couple drinks, but
Really?
yeah. It's interesting.
When you go to a bar and have a drink, what's the kind of sexiest drink you drink at the bar?
Oh my God! Anything, a beer would do me.
Beer?
Yeah.
Yeah. What, one beer?
No, yeah. Well.
Are you a drinker?
Might need
Are you,
more than
a
one.
lot of musicians like to
Well,
get
no,
hideously drunk.
I can't really drink a lot. It's true.
They
yeah.
do. They love it.
They
yeah.
do, yeah. I wish I could drink as much as some do.
No,
but
you don't.
It kind of ruins my.
No, it'd be
ruins
bad,
my
bad for
voice
your
a little
pipes.
bit.
They call it your
It
pipes.
tries it out. Yeah, exactly. Where you're from.
Yeah.
So you're American now.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Are you thinking about doing it?
No.
No? I always think of you as a sort of international world citizen. I don't think of you as having any particular country. I think you're just a poet who wanders the earth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of like that.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
know.
gonna
That's
stick
why
with
I
that
said
one.
it. I was saying things that you would like in order
I
to
can see.
you would like me.
I already like you. You're good. Oh, he's so sweet.
Uh-oh.
So
That's kind of a grandpa thing, isn't it? Oh, he's so sweet. It's like, oh, he's harmless.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you ever go to the Magic Castle?
The Magic Castle?
Yeah, it's here. There's where contortionists go when they appear in LA. I think you
Well,
should
that's
go
where
there.
I learnt that, yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever go and see the Cirque du Soleil?
No, I've never seen it. But
Oh,
I've heard
they're awesome.
it's
French
amazing.
Canadians, you know.
Did you see Pink
Pink what?
on the Grammys?
No, I missed that. Was the
Oh,
one
my
bit I missed
Lord.
of the Grammys.
She was like flipping all over the place, you know, Cirque du Soleil stuff.
Why don't you do a bit of that in the singing then?
I'll give it a bash.
No, you're probably best not.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'll just stick with the mic and I'm good.
When you're walking around in your life, do you sometimes not wear shoes outside as well?
Sometimes, yeah.
Really? Do you ever
I do actually really love shoes.
Oh yeah, who doesn't like shoes?
Yeah, I do. I have a love for them.
Yeah.
I just don't often wear them because I'm not very good at walking in them. I'm a bit tall as well. So I try to...
It's all right to be tall. There's nothing wrong with being tall.
It's
John
okay to be
Corbett was
tall.
here. He's 6'8".
I know.
It's Very tall. Have you met him before?
I have met him before, yes.
Where? Why did you play with your hair when I talked about George? You did. You went. I met him before. Yeah.
He's so cute.
He is very
and
cute.
He's very, very tall.
He's very tall.
Which is perfect.
Do you like a tall man, do you?
I do,
Right,
yes,
yeah,
it's true. They're hard to find, they're always, you know...
They're easy to find, you just see them there.
I've always managed to go out with people that are like 3 inches shorter than me.
Really?
I don't know why, because I'm not into that, but for some reason, they find me. And they're just charming.
You know what?
The shorter the man, the charming.
Yeah, the
more charming
little short guys, they have special magic powers.
Do they?
They do. They use their pot of gold and their rainbows and stuff.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wow, I'm learning so much today.
No, we always like to teach people a few things. Right? Are you touring around America right now? Then?
I'm not touring. No, I really just came here because I wanted to sing the song with Jamie, because he's brilliant.
Yeah, yes, that's the dude with the hat.
Yeah, the dude with the hat, man. He's brilliant, and I need people to hear him.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here. I met him years ago because he was on the same label as me, like years and years ago.
Right.
And he had a band called Ben's Brother, and now he's just Jamie Hartman, and he has his album called Battling Giants, which is just wicked. He's brilliant.
No, wicked, that's what the kids say when
like
they
good
like
kind
something.
of wicked, not terrible, not like a witch.
Not like, where's me thing? I had what did I say?
That didn't work out.
Not wicked like this, then. Oh, yeah.
Not like that.
Not so sweet anymore,
No. Not like that.
Do you want this?
I'm okay, actually.
You don't. What? You don't want?
Fine, but I hear that you've got the.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The robot skeleton's coming on Monday. This was my
What's his
fill-in.
name?
Jeff Peterson.
Jeff Peterson.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I know. I thought you would.
I think it's really nice. Yeah, I really like it.
No, so this was my kind of fill-in because I needed to have a robot skeleton for a while. And
okay, so that was just like a teaser.
yeah, well, this is just a head.
And what's his name? The head.
This one doesn't have a name. You could name him if you want.
It seems kind of unfair. He doesn't have a name.
I know. We should probably give him a name. What about?
Oh God.
Simon.
I like Simon.
Simon's a nice name, isn't it? Your band's rubbish. Yeah.
Will do. He's cute. And I like the little collar here.
Yeah.
He's kind of stylish.
He's British as well, you know how you can tell?
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Look,
Count the teeth, yeah. I know. It's the teeth. I know.
Your teeth are lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, they are. They're nice. They're lovely, lovely teeth. You've obviously spent some time in America. I feel that what? Don't you judge me. I feel I should give you a gift. I want to give you a gift. I don't normally feel that, but yeah, I got some stuff for you.
Aww.
Yeah, let's see what we have. We got some feathers,
wow.
A monkey.
Oh my goodness.
Jeff Zucker.
Okay.
Nah, you're right.
Interesting.
Liza Minnelli.
Liza Minnelli. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, or a pig with a goatee.
Oh my God! I've never seen such a thing in my life.
Well, it's because
look at him.
Yeah.
He's got a beard.
Yeah, he's fashioned after Gustave Flaubert. Gustave Flaubert was a French writer who had a contempt for the bourgeoisie. And so does this pig. He's true, I have a contempt for the bourgeoisie, you see?
Okay.
You want the pig?
I love him, yeah.
How long ago was that? How old were you there?
I was young. I was about, in the first one, I guess I was about 16.
But you don't seem to have changed
I
at
know.
all.
It's really annoying. I'm just a little bit taller, but I still look like I'm about 16.
Well, either that means you were very mature, and you clearly were very kind of mature 16-year-old, because that was an amazing thing that happened very suddenly, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I was just singing. Everyone else was doing all the work. I was just, making noises.
And for you, someone who lives a rock and roll lifestyle, which you presumably do, you seem to be very fresh-faced and healthy-looking.
Well, what did I do last night? I went to a lovely vegetarian restaurant called Greens, and I had elderflower pressé, which was lush, and then I went to bed at like 11.
Yeah, so that is
It's not really very rock and roll, is
That
it?
is how to keep your skin looking good, I expect, at 25.
And foundation helps,
Yeah.
obviously.
We were talking about tattoos because you are sort of dotted with tattoos, aren't you?
Yeah, I've just got little ones.
Shall we have a look? Here we go. There's one, and this is an unusual place to have a tattoo.
Yeah, this took me a while to get because a lot of
Just
artists
hold
wouldn't do
there so we
it.
can have a look.
I don't know why.
This is the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
See that one?
The artist wouldn't do it.
No, they won't do it because they said that it would just rub off. And it's like, well, I'm not going to do that because that'd be gone in a year. But actually, luckily, I'm not a builder or I don't work with my hands, so...
And famously, you perform barefoot.
Yeah.
And you have
And I
a
have
tattoo.
tattoo on my
Can we?
foot.
I don't know where to hold it. Can we hold it up right up here?
Charlie,
So I
you
have
hold
this
Joss's foot up. There we go.
Which
There
is
we go.
like
Get that out of the
a
way.
3. So this is when I was 16, when I wasn't allowed a tattoo. But I just went and got one anyway.
And what did?
There
What,
we
what
go,
was there?
rebel.
Was there
My
about
dad looked at it and he goes, that was clever. And that's it.
it? Okay.
That's all he said. I was
But-
quite disappointed with that reaction.
And that
It
was
wasn't enough for me, I needed more.
You wanted
so,
more.
yeah, and then I just carried it on. And then I have one behind my ear.
Just sort of one.
Which is
Oh
here.
yeah.
Do you want to see this one?
Let's have a quick look at
Okay.
that one.
Oh, we're not going to be able to get an angle on that.
No.
It's
Oh,
on the
well, then
wrong
you can't
side.
see it.
I
But
can
it's
see
a
it.
secret for everyone.
One of the reasons that we were talking about it was just because you got them when you were 16, or you began getting them
Yeah,
when you were
throughout my life,
16.
yeah.
This is Lady Steele, David Steele's wife, who's
Good
got
for
one for
her.
her 70th
Never
birthday.
too
There we
late.
go. The
That's
Jaguar
brilliant.
there.
She's going to get addicted to them now and she'll be covered.
All over the place. Maybe he'll get one.
Yeah,
Maybe he's got
maybe.
one already. Tell us about the new album, because what is it? Are you going back and doing some songs that you've always wanted to do?
No, actually, okay, so when I was signed first, I was about 14, and this chap called Steve Greenberg found me, and he had this Soul Sessions plan in his mind for a long time, and I guess I just came along and he's like, well, she can do it. She can sing live, why not? So he has a massive amount of obscure soul songs that he knows. So that was why the Soul Sessions 1 happened, and that is why the Soul Sessions 2 has happened, because he knows all this stuff, and he's educated me in soul music.
Right.
Really, from the beginning. He'd sit me down for like hours and just play me soul music, because I didn't know. I just knew that I liked Aretha Franklin and, you know, Whitney and all that. So really, the songs are on him, and I just picked from his massive list, and I was like, I want to do this, this, and this, and this.
So this one, While You're Out Looking for Sugar, is that one of the...
Yeah,
Tracks that-
that's one of the songs that he put together. It's a
Contract, didn't
I
you?
did, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to bore people, but that was quite a big step for you, and you put
Yeah.
you put a lot of money into it, frankly.
It was a little bit scary to do that, but it doesn't matter. You know, I realised there's only one kind of type of ammunition that anyone can really use against you, for me, and that's, you know, to take away my pen, my paper, and my voice. But everything else is not. It's not really ammunition.
But did you not feel free?
Absolutely, yeah. I felt free when I did it.
Yes.
Before, no.
So what were you stopped from
Not at all.
doing? You mean people were telling you what you could and couldn't do?
I wasn't. Well, I don't like to moan, but since you asked,
Oh, go on.
you know, when you're in that situation and you're in a major deal with a major label and they want to have control over their product, fair enough, it's a business thing. But they want you to sing, you know, kind of what you're told and wear what you're told and look how you're told to look.
No tattoos. For example, you'd have to check with the
The hair
management.
colour was an issue for a while. and-
Really?
Yeah, because I changed my hair colour like 100 times. I was a young girl. I mean, I have the right to do that. But no, you don't. Not when you're being paid money to stay blonde. So anyway, I'm back at blonde now. Suckers.
Very good.
But you know,
could
it's
be
those
brunette
kind of
tomorrow,
things. I could
or
be
red the day after.
or pink, or blue, or whatever. You know, it's all about freedom of just be who you are. Make the music you want to make.
Now, let me get this right, Joss. Your last album, your first album, went double platinum, right?
Did it?
Yeah. And isn't that great news? Your current one is just about to go double platinum, right? You've written most of the songs on the current one, and you've sort of cracked America, which most acts never do, and you're 17.
Yeah.
What's it like?
I don't know. I never really had another job, so I can't really compare.
Right.
It's just like, this is my life, okay?
Yeah, you see, what you needed was a fortnight in Tesco's.
You know, I think I did. That's what my dad says. He's like,
Yeah.
come and work in my factory.
Has he got a factory, your dad?
Yes, he
What does
does.
it make?
Fruit and nuts.
It makes fruit. Is he one of these GM blokes?
Yeah, special fruit. No, he dries fruit, I think.
Does he?
No, he puts them into containers or something.
You haven't even been to your dad's factory.
I have.
We've already got a little sense of your lot, because you're from Devon, which is not the home of soul music, is it?
Well, I was from Dover, then I moved to Devon, which...
Oh, well, Dover obviously is much more. I think James Brown originally was...
They'll be mad at me. Every time I say Devon, they get mad.
Really? The people of Dover?
Yeah, they're like, no, you're not from Devon.
So when did you leave Dover?
I was 9.
Right.
I think.
Are you a local hero in Devon?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't really do anything heroic. I just sang.
Do they ever have a Joss Stone pageant, for example?
No.
No, your picture isn't in the shop windows and things?
Sometimes in the post office.
Right. What, you're selling a car?
They're like, watch Joss Stone on TV on Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really cute, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
They're really sweet, yeah.
Oh, that is good. Now, this is a strange thing. I understand that the reason you became a pop star is because your dad sold your horse.
It's a really sad story.
Was it eating a lot of fruit?
No, listen, I'll tell you the story. Okay, so I had this horse called Freddie, and he was so cute. And we... horses are really expensive, right? And so are fields. And our next door neighbours were like real assholes.
Right.
So
real assholes. You've become so American. What kind of Devon Dover talk is that?
Let me tell the story.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So we couldn't have the field because it was too expensive. So my dad sells my horse. But actually, it wasn't just my dad, it was my mum as well. So she kind of has to take...
You sold your mum as well? Still goes on in Devon, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for all your crazy, super cool, slightly American rebellion, you actually started singing on a thing called Star for a Night.
I did.
Yes.
That's why I did the show.
Yeah, and it was a talent show. And basically you went on there to buy a horse, which is a fabulous motivation.
Yeah, and I was so embarrassed. I've only just started, like, admitting it.
You were 13 at the time?
Yeah.
OK, this is the moment on Star for a Night when you actually...
Oh, my God.
Yes.
No, I hate you.
You hate me already?
Please don't show it.
Don't... Can we get a photo of this?
Oh, my God, please don't show it.
It'll be fine.
OK, do it quick, do it quick.
OK, we're going to go. This is Joss on Star for a Night.
The winner on Junior Star for a Night is... Joss Stone.
Oh, it's lovely, Joss.
I hate you so much.
I think you look really cute.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, you've gone downhill.
My hair.
Your hair's not... It's not that different, actually. She doesn't look... Was she not a cute 13-year-old, if you can say that? Can I say that?
No 13-year-old is cute. I hate you so much.
You keep saying that.
I used to like you.
Yeah, those are the days.
Oh, my God.
And then I opened that glue factory in Devon.
Oh, my God.
I have something to tell you about Freddie. He's on 4 million envelopes.
Oh.
He isn't. Your accent is going a bit American.
I know.
How much time do you spend in America, roughly?
I don't know. Most of the time. I mean, my boyfriend's in America.
Yes.
So, even, like, my spare time, I'll be over there.
Now, one thing that one has to do is develop the look that one does on photographs. I spent years going...
I know.
Every
Moses.
time. Yeah, yes. You've developed the tongue out.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do, so I'm just like...
Every time you do
and it helps me out every time, and they love it. And they're like, ah!
Yeah, but they're going to tire of it. That tongue won't
I
take
know.
you...
There's thousands of pictures of them.
Oh, well, let's look at a few.
Oh, my God. That's so funny.
So maybe, Joss,
So
maybe it's time to stop the tongue
I don't
out.
like the serious... Because I look like an idiot.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Whereas the tongue out is
It's
quite...
very boring.
It's quite sophisticated, isn't
Well,
it?
it doesn't matter because everyone knows I'm not being serious. And you don't look ugly, you don't look pretty. You're just like, whatever.
Yeah, but the thing is, what you'll do, you'll stretch the muscles of that tongue and it'll start to loll naturally.
Oh, no.
So your natural demeanour will be... It's gonna... well, you've been warned.
Okay.
Now, is it true that you went trampolining at Tom Cruise's house?
No, my mum did.
Your mum did?
Oh, she's mad. Okay.
How did she pull that off?
It's so embarrassing, right? So we went to his house just to watch a movie and have some dinner. And he has a trampoline in his backyard. So with this little boy, Connor, starts jumping up and down, doing all these flips and stuff. And of course, my mum wants to have a go. And then my mum starts, because she does a lot of karate, or she did. And of course, he did Last Samurai.
Ah,
so
yes.
they're there doing all of their thing. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then with my friend Amy, we're like, should we just go? It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, and then Tom got the sword out.
And then he was doing all of his like impressive stuff.
Was he?
My mum's tiny, man.
Yeah, well, so is he.
He was not.
He only uses that trampoline so he can see over the
He
neighbour's
is
fence.
not. He is not tiny.
Hey, oh, Tom Cruise is out again. Look at him.
He is not tiny.
I thought he was really short.
I thought that too. He wasn't at all. He was like,
Well, this is a fabulous scoop. It turns out he's 6'4".
Yeah. No, he's not tall, but he's like normal height.
So you have kind of cracked America, haven't you?
No.
You're big there.
I'm not.
Didn't George Bush say he liked you or something?
Well, yeah, but what does it matter?
Well, you know.
You know, like doesn't really know what he's talking about.
Well, he might know more about music than international politics.
Maybe. You know what? I met him because we had to go to the White House, one for James Brown thing and another something else. And then he said, I sound like Janis Joplin, which I thought was very sweet of him.
Compliment.
Yeah, it was nice. I don't know whether he's evil, because he seemed kind of cool, but he seemed like somebody, like a next door neighbor. He didn't really seem like somebody that would rule the world. So I kind of worry a little bit.
Hmm.
Yeah, just a little. But I mean, he's not evil, but I worry that the people around him are. So, what should we do?
Well, you've unnerved me somewhat. He's like a next door neighbour.
I'm a little worried, but I don't want everyone to think that he's like a real evil man.
No.
No.
Well,
Because I think if he was evil, I would know that.